I'm exhaling. I'm going to Jackpot now. I've been on tax mode, getting everything ready to go to the IRS tomorrow, get my taxes filed, but now I get to go to Jackpot tonight and decompress. I'm getting the horses up early. I give them a little bit of feed before I go. I get a little handful of alfalfa and a little bit of grain if they need anything in it, you know. Then that's something I can do before I go and worry about it less when I get there. I got the trailer loaded last night. I unsaddled last night. I just unsaddled. Oh, he's dirty. I unsaddled into the trailer, and I just got to mix the feed up, get some water. I'll have everything ready to go when I get home. The wind's from the south right now. It's going to turn on me going from the north by the time I get back. So I'm going to try to have everything ready to go and make my life easier when I get back later tonight. An hour before the exhibition, so I have time to let me mix feed up and everything. They all get the same amount. I just do them in different color buckets, so if I can put anything different in somebody's feed, then I know what they're getting. I know which one it goes to. I don't give them a lot. I just give them enough to get any electrolytes or other supplements I need. Give it a base for them to eat off of. I just feed a little bit better quality grain because like I said, I don't give a lot of grain, but what they do get's got plenty of good stuff in it. Pretty scientific measuring right here. And this isn't stuff to make them run faster or whatever. It's electrolytes or plain salt actually for the salt requirements they need, and I give them some MSM, and that's the basic building blocks for joint stuff. I mean, it's the least expensive deal you can give them for joints and just kind of keeps them on a maintenance level. It's not gonna fix anything that's already there. But yeah, there now. Right. This is Jelly Bean. He goes in first. Not for any other reason, just that's how he hauls. And this is the horse I actually enter on right now. He's the only one I have ready to enter on. He loves being dirty and gets real dirty in the pasture, but he's got the brightest wide white spot on his face and kind of almost a flax mane and tail, but he's a good one. He worries about stuff more than I wish he would, but he will do anything you ask of you, and he stays very dialed into how you're feeling while you ride him, so I appreciate and respect that about it. And he's also barefoot, which I love. I tied two panels together, so he actually gets a section and a half, just because he's got. my buddy Sayer. I just started exhibitioning him. He really makes me smile. He doesn't do everything right, but he's got all the ingredients and the heart to do everything right. I just need to be more diligent about how much time I spend on him. I think I'm ready to head out. I'm headed to Inola, which is 30 minutes from here at the most, and I got to get some fuel and get there and get some horses ridden before the exhibitions even start, get warmed up, and that's my day. I'll be home in time to eat some homemade spaghetti tonight, already on the stove. All right, hey.
Not on camera, hon. Not on camera.
Oh, this is second jackpot in almost 4 months I've been to, because I broke my arm, but I have a brace on and it's all good now. About 20 minutes from the house, and just gonna ease through and get me and the horse back in shape for this again. Even though you work out, it's not the same as making a run, so you gotta kind of get used to everything. But I brought all 3 horses from the house with me. It's good for all of them to stand here tied and see things and get used to things. And there's somebody in the ring that's practicing Roman riding for trick riding, and that's my horses tied to the fence. They get to see that, and that's everything new they get to see is good. They strength in numbers. They're like in group therapy over here. But you tie one by themselves, sometimes it's not as good of a thing, but you haul them by themselves for a while, and if you have that luxury going to jackpots, then that seems to help quite a bit. But all 3 sorrels on this side are mine. We had a round earlier at the trailer about stuff, and I said some inappropriate words, but I'm okay if they spook. They just don't have the option to come back on top of me. But we understand that now, and he's thinking much better, and we'll see how it ends up, because some days it's a train wreck. Scrimmage on the far side, Sayer, like as in Sayer, Oklahoma, right here, and Jelly Bean, Elizabeth. He's a boy, but his Elizabeth comes after a friend of mine I bought him from. It was her little girl's horse when he was born. They sold him, and her middle name's Elizabeth, so his middle name is Elizabeth. So that's Jelly Bean Elizabeth. But I have them all tied with. I brought some string in and cut it and shredded it. If something does surprise me and pull back, I'm good with that. I don't get them. I call it dumbass desensitized. If something goes wrong and they feel like they need to get out here, I don't want them taking that panel with them, so I put a string there, and I actually shredded it and made it smaller today because I dang sure don't want to wreck at the rodeo or the barrel race, and I've been in some of them, and it ain't good, especially when there's a horse running at you with a panel and there's nowhere to go. It's whatever, but hopefully we're on a positive note and things are going well tonight. sleeping with your horse? Is extremely broke, very good handle on him, but he's not the best stopper coming out, and he doesn't run off like climbing and pulling on you. He'll have his head tucked here, but you turn the third barrel and you don't kick him. Like the one time I kicked him in a run, he bucked, so I don't do that anymore. But we send him out and ask him, and your adrenaline's up, his adrenaline's up, and then you get past the timer and you want to stop. He's like, hey, you just asked me to run. Why are you asking me to stop? He hasn't quite figured to dial it down yet. We're working on that. Sometimes he does. Others one time here last year, he run out in the dark and we almost took the mailbox out of the road, but we missed it and we got stopped and we haven't hit a car in the parking lot yet, so we're making progress, and it's nothing to do with how broke he is. He's extremely broke. It's just his adrenaline. He's dialed into what I'm feeling, and so I finally got to where now when I get past the timer, I try to sit back and pet him right here and then stop him just to break his train of thought a little bit, but hopefully as he gets older we'll get a little safer.
All right, number 7. We're ready for you. Followed by number 8, David Coleman.
Now the flag.